Namamsi. On this very special occasion where all of us are celebrating the revival of Ram Mandir in Ayodhya, let us understand the meaning of this Sanskrit word Ayodhya. You will be surprised to know how meaningful and relevant the name is. Ayodhya is a feminine gender word. It is a compound word which is called samasa in Sanskritam. When expanded, it is na yodhya, meaning one who cannot be fought with, one who cannot be defeated. Today, I feel this name is Anvarthanama, meaning it agrees with the true meaning of this word. Though many have tried to conquer her and defeat her, ultimately none could win over her. She, the city of Ayodhya, stands strong. Now let us look at the description of Ayodhya city in Ramayanam. You will be mesmerized by this description. The Ayodhya Nagara Varnanam is in the Balakanda's 5th Sarga in Valmiki Ramayanam. I will read out each shloka and tell the meaning. The shlokas are like this. Kosalo nama muditah sphito janapado mahan nivishtas sarayu tire prabhuta dhanadhanyavan. A great kingdom named Kosala, which was joyous, rich and filled with lots of wealth and grains, was situated on the banks of Sarayu river. Ayodhya nama nagari tatrasi loka vishruta manuna manavendrena yapuri nirmita swayam. There, meaning in Kosala, was the city which was built by Manu, the lord of mankind, and the city was named Ayodhya, which was world famous. Ayata dashachadvecha yojanani mahapuri Srimati trini vistirna suvibhakta mahapatha. This beautiful city is 12 yojanas long and 3 yojanas wide. In Sanskritam, dasha means 10 and dve means 2. So 10 and 2 is 12 and trini yojanani vistirna means 3 yojanas wide. 1 yojana is approximately 16 kilometers. So Ayodhya city was 192 kilometers long and 48 kilometers wide. Out of curiosity, I calculated the area of Ayodhya and compared it with the area of Delhi. The area of Ayodhya is 9,216 square kilometers and the area of Delhi is 1,483 square kilometers. So Ayodhya was approximately 6 times the size of present day Delhi, which means to say it was a huge city. Rajamarge namahata suvibhakte na shobhita mukta pushpavakirnena jalasikte na nityashaha. The city was adorned with huge royal highways which were well laid and were always sprinkled with water. The Bhushana commentary by Govindaraja explains this as either sprinkled by rainwater or by people. I think this could have been the practice to sprinkle the royal pathways with water to prevent the rising of the dust. And royal highways were adorned with scattered flowers strewn on them. Tam tu Raja Dasharatho Maharashtra Vivardhanaha Puri ma vasayamasa divam deva patiryatha. Tam meaning her, and whom is this her referring to? It is referring to the city of Ayodhya. As mentioned before, this word Ayodhya is a feminine gender word in Sanskritam. So it is referred to as her here. This verse says King Dasharatha, who was the ruler of the great kingdom, lived in her, meaning in Ayodhya, just like how Lord Indra lived in the heaven. If you notice here, King Dasharatha is compared to Lord Indra, meaning he was such a great ruler, and Ayodhya is compared with heaven, meaning it was such a beautiful and comfortable place to live in. Kavatato ranavatim suvibhaktantarapanam sarvayantrayudhavatim upetam sarvashilpibhi. She, meaning Ayodhya, had arches that were decorated by toranas. Suvibhaktantarapanam means she had shops which were not sticking to each other. There was gap between each shop. This indicates how spacious and royal the city of Ayodhya was. Sarva yantra yudhavatim, meaning she had all types of machinery and weapons. And sarva shilpibhihi upetam, meaning she had all kinds of craftsmen. Sutamagadha sambadham Srimati Matula Prabham Uchchataladhvajavatim Shatagni Shatasankulam. The prosperous city of Ayodhya was filled with Sutas and Magadhas. Sutas are people who would render the Puranic stories to the public. Magadhas are the ones who would sing in praise of the king and his lineage. The city had tall buildings which were having flags on them. Also, the city had Shatagni and Shatasankula. Shatagni means one that can kill hundreds of people. So, it could be a cannon, or in Yadava's commentary, it is mentioned as Shatagni tu Chatustala Loha Kantaka Sanchita, meaning it is some kind of a thorny weapon. Though Shata means 100, we should not take it as there were just 100 cannons. Shata refers to a huge number also. It is said like this, Shata Shabdaha Ananta Vachanaha, meaning Shata stands for innumerable. We have to decide based on the context whether Shata refers to exactly 100 or innumerable. Ayodhya being a huge city and Kosala being a huge kingdom, I don't think it will be enough for their army to have just 100 cannons. So here we have to take Shata to mean huge number of, hundreds of. Vadhunataka sanghaishcha samyuktam sarvatah purim udyanam ravanopetam mahatim salamekhalam. She, the city of Ayodhya, was filled with groups of dancers. Here Vadhu refers to dancer, and she, the city of Ayodhya, also had drama groups everywhere in the city. Only a country which is prosperous and happy will have the time and resources and energy that can be invested in fine arts. If people are struggling to get basic necessities, it is not possible to even think of these. So Ayodhya had many dance groups and drama groups, indicates that it was a very prosperous and happy city. And she had many gardens and mango orchards. And Mahatim Salamekhalam refers to the huge fort. Sala means a fort, and this fort looked like her mekhala. Mekhala is the waistband that ladies wear. So the poet says that her fort was looking like her waistband. Durga Gambhira Parikham Durgamanyay Durasadam Vajivarana Sampurnam Gobhirushtraih Kharaistatha. Parikha means a moat. Many of you might not know what a moat is. Moat is the water around the fort. Usually they used to put crocodiles there so that no enemy could cross it and come to the fort. Ayodhya also had a moat, Parikha, which was Durga, meaning difficult to cross, and which was Gambhira, meaning very deep. Then the verse says, Durgam Anyair Durasadam. Durga also means a fort, and Ayodhya's fort was Anyaihi Durasada, meaning it was impossible for others to cross the fort. Vaji Varana Sampurna, meaning it was filled with Vaji, means horses, and Varana means elephants. Also Gobhihi, meaning with cattle, and Ushtraihi, meaning with camels, and Kharaihi, meaning with donkeys. This again says how prosperous the city of Ayodhya was. Samantaraja Sanghaishcha Balikarmabhiravritam Nana Desha Nivasaishcha Vanigbhirupashobhitam. The city of Ayodhya is pervaded by Balikarmabhihi Samantaraja Sanghaihi, meaning by the provincial kings who used to come to Ayodhya to pay taxes. Bali refers to tax. Samantaraja means they are subordinate kings. Though they rule their country and have control over it, they will pay taxes to their more powerful neighbor, who in turn will protect them from their enemies. It's a kind of win-win situation. The city of Ayodhya was filled with such Samantarajas who came there to pay their taxes. So you can imagine how powerful the Kosala kingdom was. And the second line says, Nana Desha Nivasaihi Vanigbhihi Upashobhita, meaning she, the city of Ayodhya, It was adorned by the various merchants who came from various countries to do some trade here. It was such a prosperous city. It is extremely heartening to see Ayodhya coming back to its original glorious form. We are also privileged to have got a chance to witness this. Please comment Jai Shri Ram in the comments below, and I wish to see the comment section flooded with Jai Shri Ram. There are few more awesome descriptions of Ayodhya city. I will be telling them in the next video. So subscribe to Tattvam so that you don't miss any of such wonderful videos, and also it helps me in growing this channel. Agrima Chitre Melitasmi Namamsi.